Once this merger goes through, the Ellison family, the self-avowed Zionist Ellison family, the top donator to the Friends of the IDF, a U.S. nonprofit, will control every aspect, every generation of the media Americans take in.
You can't fight today with swords. That doesn't work very well. But we have to fight with the weapons that apply to the battlefields in which we're engaged. And the most important ones are on social media. And the most important purchase that is going on right now is TikTok. TikTok, number one. And I hope it goes through because it can be consequential.
In 1984, right after Israel committed war crimes against Lebanon, they began to recognize that they had a public image problem. They held a conference in the United States between media magnates, business leaders, politicians, and came out of there with this plan, Hasbara. One must distinguish between government policy and explaining it. That means politicians don't worry about the consequences. The misinformation machine will do the work. Given the nature of mass communications, one must understand that being right is not enough to explain or gain support for particular policies. You don't have to be right. You just have to control the narrative. If one doesn't make written plans, nothing constructive can be done. That is the most effective way to manage perception because you have an answer for everything. You've already planned it all out. There is nothing less worth doing well than something that shouldn't have been done in the first place. You can't polish a turd. Speaking of polishing a turd, the Israeli propaganda machine had a difficult time explaining this one away. This is Itamar Ben-Gvir. He's a piece of shit.
Free Palestine!
Check it.
That's him. One must distinguish between strategy and tactics. Strategy is, we're always the victim. Tactics are moves like acquiring TikTok. If one wants to be liked and understood, one's hopes and dreams must be expressed in the form of someone else's needs. That's the Donald Trump playbook. Tell the people it's for their security. Tell the people it's for the jobs that are being stolen. Tell the people that it's for the rent prices that are jacked up. This clip is a great example of Hasbara in real time.
In this room, he says, a guard list that begins October 7th.
Now, this claim spread like wildfire.
Every terrorist writes his name.
But there are no Hamas agents' names on this sheet whatsoever. In fact, there are no names at all. The only text here that's here in Arabic, the only names here are in fact the days of the week.
These are only the biggest names that the Ellison family now controls, not to mention how the media travels. Oracle. They also have Showtime, Comedy Central, Discovery Channel, Pluto TV, Animal Planet, TLC, TBS, TNT. All that doctrine covered in that 1984 pamphlet, that's now being pushed to every generation of American. The United States is in trouble.